Well, I think we're going to have a pretty good football team. We're coming off a great season. We lost some good players from that team, but I think this spring we found some of the guys to replace them. We had a great spring, maybe one of the best spring practices since I've been here. We have enough experience coming back, and we have a lot of guys who played and made big plays in big games. So we're going to count on those guys to get us going this year. But I feel like we've got enough talent throughout the team and enough depth to play pretty well and to challenge for the league championship. Quarterback Sean McCartney coming back. He's had a great playoff run last year for us. Had a really, really good spring and looks at the top of his game right now. Andrew Durr is his backup, and Andrew filled in for him a couple games last year and played very well. So we feel like we're really good at that position and deep. Our wide receiving core, even though we lost a couple of guys, we're replacing them with, I think, even better players at wide receiver, and our depth there, we're going to have 6, maybe 7 wide receivers we can turn to. Our tight end game is Tim Brown added to that last year at the end of the season in the playoffs, and him and Sean Driggins give us 2 really good, solid tight ends who played a lot of football for us. The offensive line, defensive line is the place where we are a little bit concerned about replacing what ended up being 7 seniors who graduated off of those 2 lines. Offensive line I feel a lot better about. We actually have 3 guys returning who played a lot of football for us. We'll have to find maybe one younger guy that's going to have to fill in for the 5th position, but I feel pretty good about the offensive line overall. And at running back, we got to replace Rondell. We have 3 guys vying for it. Brandon Monk, who played a lot of football for us last year, did a great job. Eddie Elliott also played a lot. He played a lot at wide receiver. We're having some at wide receiver. We'll play him also at running back a lot more this year. And Jarrell Elder, a redshirt freshman, who really looked great in spring. And we feel like with those 3 guys, we're going to replace Deli and not have too much problem, getting the same amount of yardage out of that position. Defensively, that's where our leadership is, and Ronell Williams and Mike Laver at linebacker, Shabazz at corner. Brandon Pepper had a great postseason run with 4 interceptions in the playoffs. So we're really returning some really good players, both at linebacker and in the secondary. Our thing is we have to rebuild up front. Andrew Cohen, who's a great defensive football player, will be one of the leaders up front for us. But we're going to find 2 or 3 other guys. We have 2 guys returning who played a lot. We have to find 2 guys. We think we found them in the spring. But our depth there isn't as great as I'd like it to be, but I feel like we're going to be pretty good there. The only other place that we lose somebody that was really important is Sean Leo at kicker. What a great player he was for us. Rich Bruno, who punted for us the last couple of years, will take over the kicking duties also. I have a lot of confidence in Rich. He's got a really strong leg, and he had a great spring. So I really feel like after the spring, it's one of the best springs we've ever had. We're gonna have a chance to be a pretty good football team. We got to stay healthy, especially on both sides of the ball on the offensive defensive line. But I feel like we've got a lot of talent, and with a quarterback coming back who's got a tremendous amount of experience, we should be a pretty good football team. Really tough. Division, PSAC East is going to be really tough this year. Bloom, of course, is always strong, and they're going to be good again. Shippensburg has a lot of good players coming back, and they've been really good the last couple of years. East Stroudsburg just has a ton of talent, and they were really tough last year, and they're going to get better again this year. So you got 3 teams at the top of the league, and every other team's getting better. I mean, Millersville's getting a lot better. Kutztown's going to be better. There's nothing easy about the PSAC East this year. So every game's going to be a battle, and we got to be ready to play.